Guys, look what came in the mail. Hello everybody, I hope you guys are doing well. Before we dive straight into your readings this week, I do want to give a lovely little announcement to this amazing jewelry company with authentic natural gemstones, and also they have a really lovely mission. Look how gorgeous they are. Just want to show you guys up close. So Otter Spirit doesn't just have incredible, beautiful jewelry, which I'm going to show you, but they also have a really lovely mission about helping saving otters. Okay, so to dive deeper into what their mission is about, please check out their website and definitely check out all this amazing jewelry that they have because it is all authentic, like I said. Bracelets also come with a beautiful little card, which comes with some affirmations. Okay, intentions, what zodiac signs these crystals kind of resonate with. But look how gorgeous this is. This is supposed to be really good for love and confidence, which I really needed because I was trying to I am trying to focus a lot more on my career, putting myself out there a little bit. And sometimes I've been lacking a lot of confidence within myself to do certain things outside my comfort zone. Okay, so the yellow one that I just put on is also citrine, which is a really lovely crystal and gemstone for success and prosperity. We all need a little bit of that, don't we? Okay, I also got and chose rainbow tourmaline as well because this has a few different benefits of this crystal. One is your intuition, so this is why you're going to start to see me wearing these in my readings, because it's just really good for my career life and helping you guys with messages too. Not only is it beautiful as well if you look at it too, but it's also good for joy and happiness. So that's why I chose this one as well. It can be really hard in my experience to find really reputable brands that sell actually really high quality gems. So these feel really amazing. Not only that, but they look gorgeous too. So yeah, absolutely recommend. And if you would like to try them out, again, there's a discount code for you guys that they are offering. Definitely check their website, check out all the lovely crystals that they have on there and the necklaces, the jewelry that they have on there, and let me know what you guys think, and definitely give them some support as well. But let's dive into your readings. Hello Cancer signs, how are you guys doing? Welcome to your weekly reading with me. We're gonna dive straight into it. All right, let's have a little look together and see what Spirit has to say for you guys for the week ahead. All right, Spirit, let's have a little look and see. Let's get 2 cards out from this deck for my gorgeous Cancerians this week. Okay, we have hope coming through. It's your first card, and peace. Beautiful energies, and both of these come from within. Okay, so this here says, let me show you. This says hope is a beam of light in the darkness. Okay, so when you're ever feeling like you are a little bit in the dark, or you're surrounded by a bit of negativity internally or externally, just remember that the only way through that is by shining that inner light. So whether it is about recognizing that light within yourself, or it is about having hope that you're going to find light at the end of the tunnel, there are all things that could come out with that card. But let's see. You also have peace coming through, which says find inner peace in moments of stillness. So kind of connecting with yourself, maybe going out into nature can help you, whatever brings you personally, because everyone is different, whatever brings you peace, and stillness could be important to bring into this week. All right, so let's carry on. My angels, let's see what is going on for Cancerians this week. Let's get 2 of these. Oops. So TikTok, usually when this card comes in, there is a bit of a frustration around the timing of something, but let's confirm. Sorry, I'm going to just play with the cards a little bit here. Right. For Cancer, let's get one more. Oops. One more. Now the card that didn't come out here, yeah, okay, that's interesting. The card that did try to flip out was the Come to the Edge card, which is a woman who's on this rock that's crumbling, and it's kind of about, it's either now or eventually anyway, she's going to have to take a leap of faith. So I wonder if you guys are feeling called for that, which is interesting because TikTok is here. You could be feeling like you're running out of time, or the opposite, right? Time is a problem. You're trying to rush time. I don't know what it is for you, but because it didn't come out and then the co-create card came out here, I almost feel like you need to feel confident in a leap of faith. You know, a leap of faith is usually just kind of trusting in where you're being guided to go. But I feel like you might need a little bit of a strategy or clarity to understand what you're jumping into next. I wonder what this is. I almost felt like this was like reassurance. It's like, okay, you need to kind of jump now. Okay, you don't need to jump now. And I almost feel like Spirit's got your head here, and it's like, okay, prep talk. This is what you're going to do. You know, I don't know what it is. Anyway, let's see how that comes up in your reading. I feel like you need encouragement. I feel like that's what it is. It's like something seems scary, right? Taking a leap of faith, having a new journey, starting something new, going into anything new is scary. And I feel like you know that this is inevitable, whether it be going into a new job or entering a new relationship or changing your path, whatever it may be. You know that the way that you've been doing things, or that what you've have in your life currently, is starting to crumble. Okay, and it's not necessarily a bad thing. It's just like it's no longer serving you, and sometimes something's just, a path is withering out, which I feel like is a good thing anyway, right? Whatever they're saying here. So it's almost like you're having this little last prep talk. Spirit's saying you need to jump. Okay, you're not jumping. You're not jumping yet. Okay, Spirit's understanding what you need right now, and it's like you need this encouragement. You need this prep talk almost. So could be a good time for you guys to bring this in. So anyway, so TikTok, as you can see, my apologies. Right, anyway. This TikTok card coming through, as you can see, I mean, there's a few ways to speak about it. As I was saying, like, it's either like you've been trying to control time and you're really being cool to just let it be, let it go, let it do its thing. But others of you, it almost feels like it's like the sand is going through his fingers here, which is kind of running out. So I feel like there's two different sides of what's going on here. Either way, a prep talk and a strategy and a plan, or visualizing where you want to go, what you want at the end of this all, is important for you. What is on the other side of the tunnel? Like, what do you want to be there, for example? Because you have co-create, which is a gorgeous card, and I always say this card always reminds me, it always makes me feel like I've just walked in on you and Spirit having this little meeting. So this week this could be important. Okay, this is the prep talk, this is the game plan, this is the kind of like the football meeting, like in a locker room before you go out to the game. Like, I don't know why this is my example, but you have to bear with me, Cancer, because the cards come to life for me. This is just how I read at times. So you're one of the lucky ones to get visuals. Not everyone gets downloads like that. But anyway, so this cheetah, this is actually kind of like you are about to run, you're about to chase your goals, you're about to go the distance, right? But you need to understand where the distance is, like what are the goals? And some of you might not have that right now. And that's why maybe things feel a bit dark, and that maybe you feel a lack of hope or a lack of peace because you feel unsettled, right? It's almost internally you feel unsettled because maybe you're not aligned. I'm almost seeing like you almost need the string to attach to something to make you feel like you're going somewhere. And in life, we all kind of need some kind of purpose. You being here, you being alive is a purpose. You're fulfilling it already. That's number one. But if you feel like you need a greater purpose for whatever reason, then I feel like attaching yourself to something could be important. Not in a sense that like, be aware of what I'm saying, and that don't take it too literally, because you should never attach yourself to anything, right? In order to find peace, it's not about that. But if you're trying to get out of the dark tunnel, you need to know what the direction is, right? To see the end of the tunnel. Anyway, co-create. You're working with Spirit at this time. You will, by the way, I love eggs in these readings because it represents something will come to life soon into your life. Okay, a new energy, a new, maybe even a goal, whatever it is. But it's going to match your energy. So that's why you need a prep talk with yourself and Spirit. Let's dive into the rest of your cards, my angels. Let's see what else is going on for you guys. Let's see, for Cancer signs. 2 of these, please. Attachment. Now that's freaking interesting. That card's not come out for ages. Like really, it has not come out for a long time. Now that's the Devil card, right? That's where I said be careful with attachment, because things happen, right? So I always say you should always like enjoy the journey and be open-minded when it comes down to your goals. Now, attachment coming through, as you can see here, I'll show you a bit more closer. She has this mask on that she didn't even realize that she had this mask on. She was attached to this alter ego, or this way of being, and it just wasn't her true authentic self. And the attachment here is actually a chain, right? That's why it's devil energy. So maybe you're attached to a little bit of ego, or maybe you're attached to a little bit of bad habits, or I wonder if what you're attached to needs to change. The timing of something, for example, or a person that you're hoping to hear from, whatever it may be. I think this is really about releasing attachments that might be leading you into the darkness, right? And then kind of finding hope. Again, that shining light, that beam of light is the string that I'm seeing. Anyway, you also have the heart chakra down here, which is the 4th chakra. And this is Archangel Raphael. So for some of you, I really feel like there is a need for some sort of healing this week. All right, sorry, I'm just going to like play with the cards a bit. Okay, maybe you guys could meditate on your heart chakra as well. It could help you out in some way. Understand where these feelings of attachment are coming from. What are you attached to is a question to ask yourself. So let's just dive into your tea leaf tarot, my angels, and see. Again, co-create could even just be you trying to find clarity here with that peace card. All right, but let's see. Again, I have to be careful with my words because I'm only trying to say what I see. And it's hard because I don't know your life. So that's why tarot is always loose information and loose guidance, okay? Let's see. My angels for Cancer signs. Let's see what's going on this week. Anything that I need to hear, please, Spirit, for the week ahead. Anything about 4 cards, please, Spirit. Okay, you have younger woman. Okay, you have enough there. Interesting. Younger woman. I mean, you could be that, or this could be someone in your life. Okay, a younger woman. It just says dealings or relationship with a younger woman. You then have Pig, which says beware of greed. So again, with the devil energy, you could be a bit too attached to the material side of things, or material world, how your material world looks like, how people view you, rather than, you know, how you feel about yourself. Could be chasing that darkness. Again, like I was saying, like wanting to look good to others, but like inside is all empty, right? It's almost like that. You want to, okay, anyway, it doesn't, I don't know. You have again, pay attention to greed or beware of greed, and slowly but surely getting ahead, which I like that one. Egg, which again, don't attach to the timing or something. That what matters the most is that you're moving forward, right? Egg says success assured with good plans and hard work. Prep with Spirit, okay? And a new home, a new attitude. Some of you could be moving. The new home, new attitude, though, is called the broom, and it's like almost like a spring cleaning. So maybe there is some, even within your body, this is your temple, this is your home as well. So if it's spiritually, you could be just focusing on your inner well-being, the person you have to look in the mirror at every single day, right? You are the home. So that's what you're paying attention to, clearing out certain attachments, certain things that are keeping you in the darkness, for example, and then you're having a new attitude. But also for some of you, could be clearing out the clutter in your external so that you can have good internal, it's just fresh energy is basically what I'm trying to say here. Cancer signs, let's dive into your reading, my angels. Let's see what's going on here for my lovely Cancerians. Let's get one card out here to represent the overall energy of this week for them. The 3 of Wands. So you are anticipating something, waiting for something here. Interesting that it did seem to come on top of that TikTok card, because it does feel like there is this thing to do with timing. You're waiting. It is a card of waiting. Let's clarify. What is the 3 of Wands about here for Cancer signs? 10 of Wands and a Fool. So interesting, isn't it? Because it's exactly what I was saying in the imagery I saw earlier. There is a leap of faith coming up for you. There was a reason why I picked up on that card, because usually cards do that when they're like, oh, want to come out, but they don't. But this one felt really important with how it came out. So the 10 of Wands is all about letting go of the baggage that you've been holding on to, the things that you've attached yourself to, the story that you've told yourself, your narrative of your life, right? Which is things that have happened to you. But the Fool is a chance to recreate everything, right? It's just, are you willing to let go of certain things in order to fulfill that? To step into the unknown. It is about releasing baggage, for example, or this heavy burden on your shoulders, whatever it is. It's similar to that imagery of, again, something is crumbling. This is not going to be easy to carry much longer, by the way, whatever this is. 10 of Wands is feeling exhausted, overburdened, right? Just feeling again, like there's this big weight on your shoulders. But the Fool is like a brand new chance at life. Letting the sun guide you, which is all about happiness, positivity. And it is the start of a new journey. That's what you're waiting for. But remember, that is up to you. I kind of feel like that is up to you. Because where you are right now is crumbling anyway. And maybe you can feel that. Whether you're in a job and like you can see that the things are starting to get a bit toxic, or things are starting to get a bit weird, or in a home space or in a relationship or whatever, that crumbling kind of signifies that you can already see something's falling apart, right? Or that it's just not serving you, for example. And usually the universe does that in life, where it gives you a sign, okay, this is not for you. And when you don't listen to it, things keep repeating, right? And it gets worse and worse until things kind of explode, right? Whether it be friendships or whatever, or a way of being, could even be that. This way of being, holding on to the baggage or whatever it is, not allowing yourself to have a fresh start where you don't need to carry this anymore, whatever it is important for you to let go of an attachment to certain things that just really are not serving you, right? 10 of Wands can be like one-sided relationships, or in terms of work, like no one's helping out, or it's just overburdening, it's not making you happy. Okay, again, sometimes it's a mindset, it's a narrative, okay, like holding on to the story you've always told yourself, which is valid, right, by the way. But if you want to change your life, you have to change your perspective on it, right, on what you can achieve. Because if you carry this weight of like nothing good ever happens to me, then you're always going to collect things that kind of confirm that. To start fresh means that you have to kind of come into life with new eyes, like the Fool is a child. Anyway, without venting, let's see what else going on for you, Cancer signs. What is the energy of Cancer? What energy are they radiating this week, please, Spirit? The Knight of Cups, which is beautiful because the Knight of Cups is open and vulnerable, ready to wear their heart on their sleeve here. You're feeling sensitive, maybe feeling a bit like you want a fresh start here, but you're having to kind of come across that anxiety or the emotional barrier that it leads to, which can sometimes be anxiety, but it could also be sadness, like to purge something, right? Let's see what it is. Let's see what it is for you. But it's all about vulnerability. Okay, let's see. Why is this the energy of Cancer signs, the Knight of Cups? The World. Again, new territory. For those who don't know me and how I read, the Knight of Cups usually is like a romantic offer, but because it's in your energy, I feel, and because the heart chakra and attachment are here, I really do feel like you want a new beginning. But it's just as this barrier, an emotional barrier, whatever that is to you, will be different for everyone. Whether it means that you have to let go of something that you love, or someone that you love, or a story that somehow you're attached to in some way. I don't know what it is. But the wild card here kind of confirms to me that you are ready for a new beginning. Of course you are, right? Because where you are, with the hope, it's a light in the darkness, so you feel a bit in the dark, and attachment is dark, right? Right. So that's in your energy. You're feeling more sensitive, more open, you're processing your feelings. It's a very innocent, beautiful card though. All right, what's your challenge or your obstacle that you might be facing this week? That was quite quick. 2 of Cups. So connection is your challenge. Also for some of you, it is your connection to your higher self. If you're not feeling connected to your higher self, you're almost missing that beam of light that I was saying. So when I said attachment, it was a wrong word, but it's funny that it came up anyway. But it was this like string of light. I wonder if that's your connection to yourself. But for some of you, it might be that you're kind of caught up in this toxic relationship or toxic dynamic connection with someone. Let's see what it is, right? It's like a hard time of letting something go because maybe it's been a big part of your life, or it's been around for a long time, whether it be a story, a narrative, whatever. The 2 of Cups is usually you and something else. Why is the 2 of Cups here in a challenge position? Why is this a challenge this week? The 3 of Wands, okay. The 2 of Swords. Right. So something's got you stuck on a decision. 3 of Wands is like you're waiting potentially for a different alternative than to make a decision. That's how I'm seeing it as. Very similar to this. Co-create is about you working with the universe to make a decision, to start fresh, to go towards something, to go towards a goal. This needs decisive energy. You need to know what you want or who you want to become, because it matters. Because it, in the future, that's what's going to hatch, whether it be a goal or, again, who you are. I don't know what it is, but this is a new energy. But you need to be sure. You need to be certain about what it is. But I wonder if you're waiting. One more. What's the Two of Cups, though? What is the Two of Cups? What, is this a relationship? Temperance. I wonder if you're waiting for something. Because temperance can be a card of balance, harmony. Usually it's an angel balancing two cups. Balance, harmony. Again, that could be the thing that makes you feel a little bit like that might be a challenge for you. You need to be balanced first, of course, and that's why the prep talk comes in. The locker room, what do you call it? I don't know. I'm sure there's a word for it rather than pep talk. But Two of Cups could be a person that you're waiting for reconciliation for, just for some of you, and that could be an unhealthy attachment. Because Temperance are the Two of Cups. Your challenge is creating harmony, because it's preventing you from actually making an important decision that your intuition is already telling you to make, but you're waiting for a different alternative because you don't want to make this decision. Just for someone that I'm reading for, because it's kind of clear to me, but I don't know. Now, when a devil energy comes through with a Two of Swords, it is time to cut the chains here of whatever you're feeling connected to that's holding you back. So whatever that is what it is, right? Some of you will be a connection of Two of Cups. Come on, it is to do with soulmates. Let's see. What's going on in your external surroundings, please, for Cancer signs? External. Eight of Cups reversed, see? And the Queen of Swords being here. It's almost like Eight of Cups is about walking away from things that don't serve you. So the fact is showing up here is like there is something in your external environment that you're not leaving behind or not walking away from. But the Queen of Swords as well is about needing boundaries and to stick with your truth and clarity, right? Being clear-headed. Let's see. I don't know who I'm speaking to today, but I hope it's helping you in some way. Apologies for my confusion. Let's see. Why is the Eight of Cups in your external surroundings? What's going on here? Reversed. The Knight of Swords. Eight of Cups reversed. Yeah, it's almost like this resistance here. This feels a little bit like a fight because of the Seven of Wands and Knight of Swords. Doesn't have to be for everyone, but I wonder if your external environment is a bit conflicting and you're having a hard time walking away from it. Ten of Swords is here, by the way. And I wonder why. Because Seven of Wands is like, trying like up against the odds a little bit here. Like maybe you do have a bit of conflict around you. This could be the younger woman. I don't know what it is. But the Knight of Swords could again be somebody coming through thinking they know everything, assuming, coming to, early conclusions without knowing all the information. Could be someone around you. But the Eight of Cups could also mean that you're not walking away from something that might need to be walked away from, or you're not changing something that does need to be changed, whatever it is to you. The Knight of Swords and the Seven of Wands almost feels like you need to come through with determination, like the Knight of Swords is all about, and the Seven of Wands is to kind of go up against the odds a little bit here. I wonder if what I'm seeing is like you feel up against the tides. Is that the words for it? It's this energy of like, what I'm seeing is like the flow of life. Let's call it that. I'm seeing a pond. Apologies for the visuals again, but I have to say it because it helps with the messages sometimes. But it's like, I'm seeing this visual of this pond. And it's like, if you're stuck here, like the flow is pushing you downstream, but you don't want to go downstream, right? But it's easy to say that because that's where things are flowing. But I'm almost seeing like, and that's why you've not left something behind, because it's easy to go downstream. And that's where you get attached to it because it's easy or it's comfortable or it's familiar. I don't know. But it's like, and in order to change something, it does require effort. It does require force, determination. It requires you to go up against the odds for someone out there. And this is what I'm seeing is like the Knight of Swords. And I wonder if this is you, you know, where it's like, you know what? I need to change something. And so it's like I'm seeing, well, a duck or a person here just kind of like pushing against the tide with their arm. I don't know what that means, but it's like pushing against the force, and then you kind of are able to then go down a certain route outside of that. I don't know. That's just what I'm sensing here. It's difficult. It's challenging to whatever this is, whether it's comfort zone or, you know, because of that hope in the darkness. I don't know if it's about the darkness here, or like negative thoughts or negative vibrations. I don't know. Let's see. Let's go into your inner world. So because this is your external world, this is something that you actively have to do, for example. Right, let's see. Okay, well, I wasn't really ready. Let's get another one. Queen of Cups, though, in your energy is Cancerian energy, to be honest. So you are in your element here. But of course, Queen of Cups is an empath. She's a lot of emotions. Sometimes they can be a bit overwhelming, lack a bit of boundaries a little bit here, which can be a bit of a blessing and a curse. But let's see. One card for the inner world of Cancer right now this week. The inner world. 7 of Wands. Okay. That's exactly that energy. Okay. I quite like that. It's giving again, despite all odds, you're going to have success. You just have to keep pushing, right? That's the thing. Let's clarify this for you though. Let's see what this is about for you, for our Cancer signs. Why is the 7 of Wands and the Queen of Cups in the energy of Cancer, in the inner world of Cancer? 7 of Wands. Oh, I thought something flipped. Apparently not. 7 of Wands. Judgment. Surrendering. I wonder if that's what it is. So this is all about moving into a new chapter, right? But you have to learn the lesson first. And Judgment, I'll show you. Center is rewarding the good, and the Devil is actually in the background there. So it's almost about karma here. You know, the universe has seen what it needs to see. 7 of Wands. It's almost like you're having to put effort into releasing, which is just so interesting because like that feels weird. But I feel like that's the breaking of the chains, right? All right, Queen of Cups then. Sorry, let me show you guys. The King of Cups just came out. And over the heart chakra. So it's gaining control over your feelings and emotions in order to create a balance. To feel balanced. So you really need to trust yourself. Which can be hard, right? Interesting. So can I get one more for that 7 of Wands? What is that? What is this card of resistance here for in inner world? 2 of Pentacles. So it's about balancing. Let's get your advice, my angels. Let's get your advice. It just feels like you're working on, you're trying to bring something into balance, okay? Emotionally, that's what you're fighting for. Again, it's like some of you, it really is a habit. You know, it's easy to go back to old habits because that's where the flow is going, right? And kind of going into a bit of neuroscience here, you're almost having to you're creating new synapses or whatever they call it here. It's like, yeah, it's hard, it's challenging. You have to build a habit. You have to be repetitive in what it is that you're doing. So whether you're placing boundaries or understanding your emotions and placing boundaries with yourself about, you know, your empathy for others, or, you know, your attachment to something here, your natural instincts to go straight with the flow. You're having to divert it, which again requires effort. I don't know, guys. Hope you understand what I'm throwing out there with the visuals, right? Let's get some advice for you then. What's the advice? The Wall. It is time for change. Okay, just like it says over here. Okay, so basically what we've been saying, it's time for change. It's time for a new cycle. It's time for a new beginning. It's also a glow up card for you personally because it has come up in your personal energy over here. You're glowing up, so it's a good thing, whatever you're doing. Right, let's look at what this is. Why is the Wall the advice? What's the advice here? It's an ending of cycles, beginning of new ones. 4 of Wands coming through with the tortoise here. Okay, slowly but surely getting ahead. I feel like the beware of greed. is whether it's to do with the attachments here, what you're attached to, or whether it is like not feeling like things are good enough, right? I feel like it's a good time to celebrate your wins along the way. So this is a card of celebration. Okay, it is a card of reaching a milestone or reaching some goals, which is amazing. And the Hanged Man, which is about observing things differently, okay? Coming to a form of enlightenment or a light by observing the darkness differently, the attachment differently, or whatever you're experiencing with that hope. I'm almost seeing it as like hope's a beam of light in the darkness, and peace, find inner peace. Actually, that is just kind of confirming this energy. Maybe you guys could really do some good with actually sitting with yourself in this peace and observing your situation differently, maybe a different perspective, or just observing and just seeing what leads, what comes from that, with no expectations. Interesting. Don't force it. You know, that's the thing. You can see the little kid jumping on that Santa here. Like, don't force it. Simply observe your feelings, whatever. Again, that crumbling almost. I wonder if that's what it is. Okay, Cancer signs, I love you guys so darn much. I hope you guys enjoyed the fact that you're still here. I hope that this has given you some clarity in some way or some guidance with what you're experiencing here. But I send you my love. I wish you all the best. Make sure you guys like and subscribe. Let me know in the comments how it resonates with you, and I'll see you guys next time. All right.